Okay, let's start the video. I did a long video on next week's draw using one of the Dster. And if you think that Dster will hit that jackpot for Mega Man and Powerball, you can use that Dster for next week. And we'll be showing you 2 more Dster for next week's draw. You can use them for the whole 4 draws: Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday's draw. If you think that Dster 1 will hit that jackpot, now I'll be showing you Dster 2 and Dster 3 in this video. And you can email me for any illustration by part 1 to part 18. Invisible number system will be last part. That would be key on hitting that jackpot using the invisible number system. Please do donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. And be sure to email me again, hyper_linkster@yahoo.com for any game prediction or request. hyper_linkster@yahoo.com. And always remember, nothing's guaranteed, but always trust yourself. And look at the invisible numbers by game. Now we show you invisible number by game. You can email me for them. There's a lot of games. There's hundreds of games. You can email me whatever game you want the invisible number for. Just let me know. I'll send you the invisible number. Let's look at Mega Man. Mega Man will have the first invisible number, second invisible number, third invisible number, fourth invisible number, and fifth invisible number. And those invisible number are to be followed, and Mega Ball invisible number. And you also have to make sure you follow the breakdown also besides the invisible number chart. Invisible number chart is part of the breakdown. And if the invisible number is bound to come out, or if it's due, then that invisible number, you must focus on that invisible number because it's due. Once it's due, you must focus on that invisible number. If you don't focus on that invisible number, you lose advantage. That will give you an advantage because by knowing which invisible number is due, you have gained advantage so far. So for example, the invisible number might be on the second invisible number. The second invisible number might be on the first invisible number. Or the second invisible number might be on the third invisible number. And the third invisible number might be on the fourth invisible number. So what happened is the third invisible number hasn't been in the third invisible number. Second invisible number hasn't been on the second invisible number spot. So that means that's how you figure out which invisible number to focus on, knowing which invisible number is due. And let's look at the same for other games. First invisible number for Powerball, second invisible number, third invisible number, fourth invisible number, and fifth invisible number, and the Powerball invisible number. Now for the Euro Man and the Euro Jackpot, the Euro Man, first invisible number, second invisible number, third invisible number, fourth invisible number, fifth invisible number, star invisible number, and the star 2 invisible number. For the Euro Jackpot, first invisible number, second invisible number, third invisible number, fourth invisible number, fifth invisible number. Not the Powerball invisible number, my bad. Just cross one out. It's star invisible number 1 and star invisible number 2. So let's look at the Powerball update for Powerball for yesterday, October 24th. The number that came was 18, 20, 27, 45, 65, and 6. So 5 white ball was drawn and 1 Powerball was drawn. And let's look at the white ball result. 18 came as second invisible number. And 20 was neutral. 27 came as the third invisible number. Correct. 27 came as third invisible number. First, 1, 2, 3. You see? That's how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Powerball special ball. So 27 came as the third invisible number. Why? 1, 2, 3. 45 came as the fourth invisible number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth invisible number. So each draw, these numbers get updated. So if you don't update it, you lose your advantage. And 65 is neutral. 65 becomes neutral. So 65 is neutral. And 6 is the Powerball invincible number. 6 is the Powerball invincible number. So no wonder that 6 got drawn. I keep telling you that my player play from the invisible number chart, you're gonna hit. So that's why 6 got drawn. No wonder 6 got drawn. You're gonna see those invisible special ball get drawn again next draw. Now look at the Mega Man update for 10/23, which is Friday's draw. Was 18, 34, 44, 60, 69, and 22. People keep saying that why is 18, 44 keep getting drawn. I don't know why. That's how it goes. 18 is neutral, 34 is neutral, 44 is the third invincible number. I don't know why 44 is the third invincible number. It's third invincible number. 1, 2, 3. 60 is neutral and 69 was the fifth invincible number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 69. Fifth invincible number. 22 Mega Ball invincible number. So now you know why 22 wasn't hard to predict. 22 was the Mega Ball invincible number. Instead of going for the code numbers, or on a high matrix game, when you're going for a code number, you probably don't have any chance because they want your money cannot outlast their picks. So if you want to keep going, you can keep going, but your money isn't going to outlast the lottery, you know. So that's why you need the invisible number. Sometimes the invisible number is the key to hitting. Your min. Let's look at your min. 10, 20, dirt. 10, 20, dirt was 10, 15, 19, 21, 23, star number 3, and star number 12. Your min. 10 was the second invisible number. 15 is the second invisible number also. 1, 2 for last draw. 19, third invisible number. 1, 2, 3, 19. 21 is neutral. 23 is the second invisible number. I don't know how it's the second invisible number, but it's the second invisible number. So 3 second invisible number got drawn last draw. And then star invisible number 1. Star invisible number 1. This is star invisible number 1. Again, I forgot to color this in red. It should be in red. Neutral. 12 is neutral. I don't know why, but 12 is neutral. Okay, so here's the breakdown. Most of them are invisible numbers. So that's how you hit that jackpot. You need the grid to narrow your. You need the Dster IDCQ, the Dster quadrant system, to narrow down your numbers, because they're all inside the Dster. Maybe one will not be inside the Dster. Maybe you're lucky, all of them is inside the Dster, or if you're lucky and you still manage to put the number in the blue box, that's all you got, all the number inside the Dster. That's how you narrow a number down. So you have to have a set matrix first, and the Dster will set up your matrix. Without the Dster, you're picking randomly, and that's not good. Now, this is the new Mega Grid. I'm putting grid lines on it. Mega Man and Powerball Dster system for starting next week, 27th. We'll be using it for Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday's draw. You can use this one is Dster number 2, and the first number is 18691 3401 83, and the next line is 619 1339. The last line is 11268 2376. So as you can see, this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And the X and Y axis are coordinated. A, B, C, D, E, 0, F, G, H, I, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 going down. 3 blue blocks, 2 blue blocks, and 1 blue box, just to even out the X and Y axis. And as you can see, this will be using for next week's, and you can see you can see that I changed it a bit. Why? Because I made it 4 by 4. So each quadrant now has 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I even out the grids. The axis should be right over here, but I'm going to do it one draw. For next week's draw, I'm trying to do it one draw just to test it out, see what happens if I align the quadrant, make it evenly. So I'm gonna test the next draw to see what happens if I align the Dster, to see how the number goes by shifting the 1 and 8 and 9 and 1 over to quadrant 1 and 3. I'm gonna see what's the effect of the outcome of the numbers. So I'm gonna see what happens. So this is the Mega Man Dster. If it doesn't do well, I'm going to shift it back to the original Dster, and 186340 will be one quadrant, 91183 will be another quadrant, 6191126 will be third quadrant, and 13398236 will be the fourth quadrant. If it doesn't do well next week, shifting back to where it was originally. But so far, I'm not moving these yet. I'm keeping it as it is. So this would be Dster number 2. And for Dster number 2, 45, 54, 58, 48, 68 appearing 5 times in the Dster. So these are the main frequent number. If you think these are going to get drawn, you can pick them. Not necessarily frequent number is going to get drawn. Gotta follow the Invincible number chart and the breakdown. You can email me for the Invincible number chart and the breakdown of each game also. And let's look at the Mega Man using Dster 3. Using Dster 3 did the same, making all quadrants evenly aligned. So each quadrant will be 4 by 4, except for this quadrant will have the extra 1 on the bottom. And it'll be 1, 8691, 3401, 83, 6191, 3339. The last line is 11268, 2376. So maybe this will get you to see better. And I'm trying to make it even, see what happened, the result. If it doesn't do well, I'm going to shift it back to original Dster quadrant system. I'm not aligning the quadrants. And as you can see, that after shifting the digit over, normally quadrant 4 will have more digit. Now the result are a quadrant 4 will no longer have the most digit because they have 7 digit. Now quadrant 4 will have 7 digit, quadrant 1 will have 8 digit, and quadrant 3 will have 9 digit. So even though quadrant 4 will have 7 digit, the blue box advantage, probably because of the blue box, it can change the game quite dramatically, because that number that you create in the blue box could be giving you a lot of winning numbers. Because let's say you put a 1 over here, you can have 19, 17, and 16, and 61. So maybe that, because of that, you get extra 4 numbers. So how you play that blue box give you an advantage. Sometimes you don't have to use the blue box. Now, quadrant 3 has 3 numbers. Doesn't mean it doesn't do well, because if you have 2 blue boxes over here that you can use, it gives you a quite change in your effect of the outcome of the game. Now, the most frequent number in the Dster are 16 and 61 appearing 6 times. You can look at 16 and 61 appearing 6 times. 13, 31, 38, 33 appearing 5 times in the Dster. So you can see the outcome of that number. If you think these frequent numbers could get drawn, you can play around with it. But you still need to break down in the Invincible number, which you can email me for. And you can, once again, you can email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com. Donate, subscribe. You can donate by emailing me, subscribe, share, and like my video. And email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests.